So, little opening day jitters. This is kind of our soft opening. We've done a couple of them now, and we got a good crew behind us getting, all the specials of the day and what's going on. 28 beers on tap, handmade cocktails, you name it. This place is going to rock. And I got to tell you, we've done a great job as fast as we did. You got to realize this is like 90-ish days, maybe more like 75, 80 days from the time we got our permits to the time we're open. We added bars, we added seating. Come on inside, I'll show you what's going on. So I'm getting to put a lot of cool display stuff up that I've collected over the years. Of course, we've got the Circle Liquor sign. I've got my my Honda Chopper down there. Got some really cool signs that I collected over the years, including our Texas sign. Of course, Ode to the Past, the original Gas Monkey Live sign. We were able to rescue that and get it rebuilt and put it up inside. This is going to be a hell of a place to have a good time. I want everybody to come in here, relax, enjoy the patio, enjoy the lake, enjoy the music, and most importantly, enjoy the food. It's Gas Monkey Ice House in the Colony. Come check it out. So we took the bike that you see here, which is basically a loaded up stock Harley Davidson Pan America, and we kind of got rid of all this stuff. And then we added all of this stuff, and now we got this stuff. Get you some of that.
Dark skies pronounce your.
So this is where it happens.
Yeah. We cleaned up for you because this project we're doing with y'all is all we're going to do till we're done. We're going to do it in one shot and get it finished up. Let me introduce you to Josh here. Josh, this is Timo and Gasper.
What's up, Josh? Nice to meet you.
Josh,
Gasper, good
nice to meet you guys.
Now, you guys are from the Netherlands?
Yeah.
What exactly is Netherlands? I thought it was a region with like mini countries, or is that a country?
I think the Netherlands is more like, probably in states, it's like one city would be the Netherlands, what it is in Europe, and Europe would be then the States.
Got it, okay.
So we're small, but we're doing big things.
You are doing cool stuff. That's why I reached out to you, because I saw the first Pan American that you guys built. And I was like, that is wicked. And I just happened to have bought one. So I gave you guys a call to see what was up. And, we had a few conversations. And here we are. We got 4 boxes of parts from you guys. We've got me and Josh, and I don't know where Mike Coy, the painter, went. And,
Mike!
We do need him.
And Kenny is around here somewhere, maybe.
Who knows?
Who knows? It's early in the morning, and there's no regimen at Gas Monkey Garage. We kind of just do what we want, and what have you.
I think we know how to work.
Yeah. Let's go check out the bike.
This is exactly the base that we needed. So this is the same base as the bike that we built. I think it was last year.
But we're going to do this one even better.
Even better, because we prepared a lot of new parts for you guys. And
is it going to be different than the one that y'all did?
It's going to be different.
No.
And especially the exhaust is going to be out of this world.
I was wondering if it was going to get like an exhaust, like performance mods too, not just visuals.
Yeah. No, that's the main thing that we do. So we try to stay away from all the small accessories that are just have a visual purpose. Our main focus is to focus on the performance on the bike and on structural parts. Yeah. So we can change the entire bike without all the small accessories.
I just want it to be wicked cool because we don't have it. Why did you leave? We're supposed to be talking about paint over here.
Oh, I don't have a mic or nothing.
I think the mics will get picked up. This is Mike Coy, and he's going to be he's going to be our painter for the weekend, and we're going to try to tear the bike down and sketch out the paint. I guess we got to sketch out the paint before we tear it down.
No, we have everything in 3D. So I brought my computer. Everything is rendered, so we can just try it out on the computer. Try different paint jobs.
We'll kick ass.
And straight.
But first things first. Like. You're in Texas and it's 10 a.m. Let's have a beer.
All right. The bike is disassembled to the point that we can start assembling it. All the points that you see behind you, all of this is going to go. It's not going to come back to the bike.
Okay, so For those of you that don't know, we don't keep parts here, so all this will be going in the trash. And what else?
I mean, it's Friday night. It's time to enjoy Texas.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy Texas for the weekend. I've got you guys set up. Casper, get over here. I got you guys set up with some really Texas things. We're gonna get you out to Cowtown, show you some of the big longhorns, maybe even try to get you to ride a bull, get you some good barbecue, some cold beers, and then tomorrow night I'm gonna take you out snipe hunting. And then in the morning we might do some cow tipping while they're just hanging out and grazing.
Yeah.
And then we can see if we can't get into some trouble doing some crazy four-wheeling on land that we don't own.
Sounds good.
Sounds like a freaking blast. We got a weekend. Let's get it, Texas style. Come on.
Let's go. Let's go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's happening?
We're back for some more fun.
What'd you do the weekend?
On Saturday we went to Fort Worth, the stockyards.
Okay.
We saw the cattle drive.
Okay.
We had some dinner there. We went to Billy Bob's
Okay.
for some bull riding. That was really fun.
Yeah.
And then on Sunday we went to NASCAR, and the NASCAR was just insane. We've never seen anything like it before, so.
I didn't even remember that was going on, or I would have gotten you some backstage passes or something.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, that race. Cool.
Yeah.
So let's see some of the goodies.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got, Powerbrick.
So we sent you some boxes. First off, we're gonna start with some staple workwear in our shop. That are those. You can't go wrong with these in the Netherlands.
Are you freaking messing with me? Are these like clogs or something?
So these are classic Dutch wooden shoes.
Do people really wear these?
I mean, some people do.
So I'm really supposed to wear these things? Is this some kind of joke? Like cow tipping? All right, I'm good, man.
All right.
Let's get on with the Netherlands and the Hollands and whatever else goes on. They're wooden shoes, man. You gotta get with the times.
Are they comfortable?
I don't know. I mean, they're okay.
So we have Alcantara EXO, which is meant for yachts and outdoor. And the leather side with the orange trim.
I dig it.
We got some radiator hoses. This is gonna keep the engine super cool. We work with Samco a lot. This is part of the wheels.
Oh, rad.
We got new sprockets.
Did you change the teeth any, or is it
No, we kept it stock.
stock?
Because,
Okay.
Yeah, the bike is already pretty nice to ride. We don't want it to be more aggressive or more mild. So we're just gonna go with the way it is right now.
You ain't sneaking up on nobody, are you?
We got brake lines, brand new brake lines. So for these, we brought you two options. We have orange ones and carbon ones. So I figured, as we're building the bike over here, you might change your mind. We can still choose which way we want to
Okay,
go.
I dig
Either
it.
way. We got the clamps. So we replaced the risers on these bikes. We developed these ourselves, and these drop down the handlebars by 10 centimeters, make the bike a lot more aggressive, a lot more sporty.
More or less shorten the real ones.
Yeah, a
super
lot.
cool.
New handlebar, this is a street bar by Highsider. Drop it down even further than the stock one. And then for the cherry on the cake, these are wheels specifically developed for this build by Rotobox. I would say
These
just
are
to Unpacking.
holy cow. These are the same guy that made the big wheel you showed me?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So these wheels are forged carbon on the center, woven carbon on the side. They take away almost 15 kilos on a set of wheels.
It's freaking cool.
And they're so symmetrical that you don't even need to balance this bike.
Oh, come on now.
You
No
can put them in
balance.
the balancing machine, they're perfect.
That's pretty cool. That's real cool.
We have new side covers with integrated LED indicators. So Mike already has the covers that go over these. He's painting them right now. Now this is where it's gonna get fun because we prepared a couple of stock parts in Harley Davidson orange. We have these powder coated so we can keep details on the bike orange. But we have several options for these. So we can either go full black or we can get some details on the bike to be orange.
Okay.
Stand out. So this is the color.
That's Harley orange.
Last box. This one has all the nice stuff.
Okay.
So we prepared a custom cover for the engine.
Look at that, Gas Monkey.
Gas Monkey and Concept. So under Powerbrick we started Concept a while ago to really specifically focus on the Harley Davidson parts.
I love it.
So all the parts that we bring today are branded under Concept and they're available as a kit. So if people want to build this bike at home,
You hear that?
parts from us.
You can build this at home.
And it's all bolt-on, no welding, no mechanical knowledge required.
Maybe a little.
A little bit. Could come in handy. It's not necessarily.
And you have to wear wooden shoes while you do it.
Yeah. This is the tank cap.
Yes, it is. That's a nice piece.
So we do a lot with billet aluminum. We design everything in-house. We do all the CAD design in-house. We have a factory that manufactures it for us. And then we stock all the parts so we can ship from stock. You can unpack this. That's the start of the subframe.
Oh, that's a
Can
nice
be-
piece too.
Can't be too safe.
That is cool. Oh, yeah, the sides.
We have a full billet subframe designed specifically for you. When we first got talking, you contacted us because of our Pan America build from last year.
I did, yeah.
So we sat down with the guys in the shop and we figured for this build we need to do something special and go all out. So we developed a billet aluminum subframe for your bike. This shortens the tail, makes it a lot more sporty, raises the seat a little bit, and this is what really is going to transform the build.
No, that's cool. I
Into
saw it in
the
the
bike.
rendering. That's really nice.
Yeah,
So anybody can do this in, a couple, 3 days in their garage.
definitely. And
That's
all these
really
parts
cool.
are for sale on our shop, so you can order it.
What's the
and then-
website? Powerbrick or
It's
Concept?
Concept without the vowels, so Cncpt-moto.com.
Got it.
Richard,
Sir.
check this out. So for a custom subframe, we needed a custom exhaust. So I got to thinking with a good friend of mine that's a really good welder, and he constructed us an exhaust that's out of this world. We don't sell this exhaust, so this is exclusively for your bike.
Very cool.
It's a full system all the way from the headers to the back, to the collectors, and to the mufflers that are also custom made for your bike. But we needed something sexy. So we made these for you guys.
Wow.
They're inspired on the GP Shorty mufflers. So they're loud.
That's really cool. So
There's
it's
two of these.
GM001.
Gas Monkey 1.
Gas Monkey 1. Kick ass. Those are cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I came in Saturday to get this stuff painted because I know that the guys need it. Right now, I'm just trying to finish up the buffing. So once we buff it and get it on the bike, we can kind of decide where or if Richard wants any flat clear work done. But to do that, I got to buff it first because I don't want to buff over flat clear because then it's not flat no more. So working on the tank, I still got all those parts to do. It is a time-consuming part of the process. Painting it's a lot easier, but it's all stuff that's got to be done. But it's looking really good. So I did do the Harley emblem again, but it is a lot larger this time. I don't think it's as large as Richard wanted, but if it gets too big, then it just looks like some weird lines and it doesn't look like the logo. So I went with what looked good. So that's that.
Okay, so we now have all the parts laid out in the way that they're gonna go on the bike. So if you look at the table, you can almost see the bike come to life. We're gonna start off with swapping the wheels. Afterwards, we're gonna install the exhaust, at least the front part, before the radiator goes on. Then we're gonna do the coolant system. And the very final piece is gonna be the subframe. And if we mount this any earlier, we're gonna give away what the bike's gonna look like. So we wanna keep a little bit of surprises. I mean, the discs are pretty new, but the centers are just so faded.
I can try to
Maybe
give
ask
it a
Mike if we can
polish.
paint these. I have a question. We just took these discs off the front wheel,
Yeah.
but they're faded, and it's gonna, I think it's gonna ruin the look of the wheel, of the carbon.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, is there any way we can paint these black?
I can paint it.
Because the discs are brand new.
Yeah. Yeah, we can.
Just like a matte black, flat black.
A flat black, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they can't come apart, unfortunately.
No, they're floating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should just take them off and put them over here. Bring them to you.
Yeah, just bring them to me. Pile it up.
All right.
We'll just, every part that you need painted, we'll put over here on this box.
Yeah.
And I'll get them knocked out for you.
We're just gonna put these wheels on without the discs for now, because the discs are incredibly faded. Mike's gonna paint those, so those are gonna be finished tomorrow, and then we can just take the wheel off, put the discs on, and remount it. So we just want the wheel on for now, so we can continue the build, because it's a little bit unstable right now, the way it's strapped on. So just to be safe. Now that the radiator is off, it's easier to mount the exhaust. So that's why we first did the exhaust, at least the front part, and now we can mount the radiator so we don't have to mingle in the bed. Now we're putting on a Samco coolant hose kit. They are developed by Samco specifically for this bike. Silicone causes the turbulent flow to go down, so the flow goes faster, more laminar flow, better cooling, better running engine. Okay, so right now we're just gonna quickly mock up the entire bike because we're still undecisive on what paint job we want. So we're gonna put the subframe on so we can add the tail section, put the front side on, so the tank, the front fairing and the rear tail can be mounted. And then we're gonna make a choice on what we're gonna do with the paint job.
Yeah.
I'm drooling right now, dude. That
It's
is.
not entirely fixed, but yeah, you get the idea.
So fuck you and your sport bike.
God, bro. This is wicked. It's crazy.
I'll ride it up there to get my RR race bike. Be like, can y'all change oil or something?
They're just sitting there.
They'll be like, what is this?
Staying with paint like this, or?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
And
it.
then just this in orange. This, not the black or the concept, but the piece.
Okay.
That would look pretty good, don't you think?
Yeah. All right, so I got to mix the orange that's going to match their powder coat, so that we can paint these two plates on the side. So let's see if we're going to get close here. You see how close we are?
Mike, he's colorblind.
I'm colorblind, so
Oh
don't ask
shit, that's right. Are you colorblind?
No, I'm not.
me. Do you know?
I may throw a little bit more red in it.
Still thinking about doing this or not?
Yeah, we're gonna do the top side. So we're gonna do this top side where these are still the plastic, so they go with everything along the lines. But as a front view, it's gloss up over the bike, right?
And what about these?
Yeah, that stays plastic, but these side pieces are painted. That's what these are. I just haven't buffed them yet.
Okay, go.
Okay.
You wasted the whole Monday, dude. I thought it'd be done by then.
Go. So if this doesn't match, I blame the tariffs. All right, so that was the first coat of orange. I'm gonna hit it with one more, and then I'm gonna hit it with a Hail Mary Clear. Hail Mary Clear, you ask? What is that? Huh, well, Hail Mary Clear is it's a flat panel. It's going behind another panel. So I'm gonna hit it with one coat of clear, one solid, heavy, nice coat of clear, flow it out, Hail Mary Clear, get it on the car or on the bike, touchdown, go home, have a beer, maybe some food, go to bed, get up, come back, check my clear tomorrow, and then do the shit all over again.
Alright guys, day 3 of our Gas Monkey Garage Pan America build. Yesterday we completely mocked up the bike to make the final decisions on the paintwork because there were some doubts on whether we wanted to integrate orange on the tank and the fairings or keep it just on the details like we have now. So we took everything apart again, and today we're gonna mount all the parts for final assembly, and hopefully we'll have a riding bike at the end of the day. So let's go. Made this bracket more than 10 times in prototyping because we wanted to get the fit perfect. We wanted everything as snug as possible, and this is as compact as it gets. Everything has its place, it's optimized so it's fully trims down the front. Everything is hidden away in the final fairing. Alright, so today we installed all the brake lines. Everything is on. It's still loose because we're waiting for the ABS pump. That's already mounted to the subframe. The side covers are on. The indicators work. Yeah, I can't show you yet because there's no ground. The front is basically finished. We have the brake rotors. Mike painted these black, so they look a lot better with the wheels. Front side, basically everything is done. We even mounted the mirrors. The only thing that we're waiting for right now is the shock, because the shock goes in from the top. So before we can mount the subframe, we need to have the shock mounted. And it's actually already over here. Right now it's drying. So he baked it off. It's almost dry, but it's still a little bit sticky to the touch. So we're waiting for that to remove the paint, the tape. And then it's a matter of minutes, and then the bike is together. So what I was doing right now is I was going to install the rear light. For the subframe we use a lot of the stock parts, so there's no aftermarket rear light. We use the stock one, slides in like this, bolts on, and then the rear cover slides on. Same for the ABS pump. I can show you. So it's mounted within the subframe, almost on the same location as the stock location. So all the brake lines go straight into this. It's gonna look super tidy. And then over here there's enough space for all the electronics. We just have to be patient for a while and then get this bike on its wheels and get it on the road. Yesterday we didn't get the bike finished because we were waiting for some paint work. It should be dry right now. This is the last piece that's going on the bike. So once the shock is on, we can start mounting the subframe, hopefully get some rollers at the end of the day. So right now it's time for the most important piece of the build, and that's our full billet aluminum subframe. This is basically half of a motorcycle that I'm holding right here. This is also the exact kit that we will be selling. And even though it's a straight bolt-on part, almost a year of development has gone into this. So it's easy for you to mount, but it was a lot of work for us to make. So now that the subframe is on, the only thing that remains for us to do is connect all the brake lines to the ABS pump that's mounted inside the subframe, bleed the brakes, do the final small parts, fit the tank, and then we're ready to go.
So, the final piece, Gas Monkey times Concept. Whew. Thank God I didn't have to use tools to do this. Damn. Looks good, man. Looks really good. I want to hear it though.
Let's fire it up.
Well, then we'll let him get all his beauty shots and stuff still here. Y'all can play with the computer, and then we'll take her for a ride. That's freaking kick ass.
The red sun rose this morning. Dark skies pronounce your warning. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Hold on, the floor is caving. Your walls turn into cages. Your refuse will be your demise.
All right, so there you go. Completely built from what you saw to what you see in 3.5 days. Painting everything done by my team, and the rest done by Powerbrick Concept. You guys crushed it, and there's nothing left to do but ride it. And I think that since you built it, you go first.
All right, got the keys over here. Let's take it for a spin.
Kick ass, let's go. All right, so we're fixing to go check out the Powerbrick Concept. This thing is rad looking. Let's see how it does. Kick ass. That is freaking rad. Completely different than anything else I've ridden. That is faux show. Did I mess up my hair?
All right, guys, so I just want to take a moment to thank everyone of the team. Kenny, Mike, Josh, and of course Richard for giving us this opportunity.
Don't forget the camera guys and girl.
Camera
I
guys
want
and
to
girls.
thank Alex, Jake, Phyllis for filming everything. You gave us a fantastic time. You guys made us feel right at home. So we hope this is not the last time. We have some really cool projects.
Yeah, you're
in the
doing a
making.
different bike right now, aren't you?
We're doing a Lowrider S right now with a supercharger. We're fully tuning it. Almost gonna make 200 horsepower. So if you guys have time and you have a spot for next year, we'd love to show you that bike over here.
I think it might be cooler if we come over there.
That would be even cooler.
Yeah, Gas Monkey road trip. All right, super
Yeah.
cool, guys. I appreciate it. You know, I did the least amount of work, and I get the best part of it. So super cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right on.
Thanks a lot, man.
Cool.
All right, guys, we finished the bike. We took it for the first test drives. Everything works, and I'm gonna give you a quick walk around on all the parts that we put on the bike, what we use to customize it, and how we turned it into this beast. So to start off, the most significant part that we brought is the subframe. This is a full billet aluminum subframe that we developed in-house. This took us almost half a year. It's bolt-on right now, so there's no welding or anything required. We put in all the work so you guys don't have to. And this subframe accommodates a single or a dual muffler side. The exhaust will be a half a system for the subframes that we sell. So it's not a full system like on this bike. This was a special system just for Richard. So one thing you're gonna notice on this exhaust setup is the intricate welding work on the collector from the mufflers. So these corners are actually so tight that they were impossible to make with existing bends. So we had to make specific pie cuts so we could get that sharp corner. The guy that welded this exhaust for us, he did a fantastic job. He called me a couple of times. He was like, yo, I don't think we can do this. I pushed him, we did it. And yeah, I think the result is fantastic. We have the option for full upholstery, just like here with the Alcantara axle on the top and the leather on the side. All the original electronics fit in. It has the rear light integrated, the OEM rear light. It has LED indicators, a license plate holder for all US plates. We're also gonna drop one for all the European and the international plates. And that's it for the backside. So this is half the motorcycle. This kit is for sale. The full kit is 6,000 euros, but if you don't use the exhaust, don't use the seat, you can already get this kit for 3,500 euros. We ship it worldwide, just like all our parts, so wherever you are, you can build this bike at home. Then another significant part that we used on this build is the tank cap. This is also machined from a billet aluminum piece. We reused the centerpiece from the original cap because most bikes have a key to open the cap, so we wanted to maintain that and to make sure that that key was the same as the original bike. So this piece is reused. We provide the outer rim. It has all the sensors in it, the vacuum hose, everything works. It's a straight fit to the tank when you eliminate the cover, so you can drop down the entire top of the tank almost 5 centimeters. Then for the top side, in order to remove the entire front fairing and to clean up this side so you have the continuous line over the top of the tank, we developed a bracket in front that kind of serves like a subframe as well, and it accommodates the original fairing, accommodates the original headlight, the original dash. It just makes everything tucked in as tight as possible. You still have full steering possibility. You even can use the steering lock with this configuration. So this is also plug and play. We put in all the work. I think we had like 20 prototypes of this thing over the last year. So it looks simple, but a lot of thought work has gone into this. And this front subframe comes with new risers. So these risers are also a straight bolt to the original top triple clamp. We provide the handlebars. These are LSL street handlebars. So this is one kit by itself as well. You don't have to necessarily use this kit with the subframe. You can also just use this kit by itself and already drop the front while keeping the rest stock. One other really significant thing on this build that we did for the first time is the full carbon wheels by Rotobox. We've been working with Rotobox to develop a kit specifically for the Pan America. They came up with an insane set of wheels. You can see over here we have woven carbon on the side, forged carbon on the spokes. These wheels are light, they're fast, they're built for performance, so these will really finish off the race look of your Pan America. And then the last part that we did for this bike is the silicone hoses by Samco. You can actually see those better on the other side. This is a full kit. It's plug and play, also no modification required. These are silicone hoses. These reduce the turbulent flow in your coolant system, so there's more laminar flow. Your coolant flows faster, your engine runs cooler. so you have more performance in the end. And that's basically it. So it looks like it's just a couple of parts that did the trick. Still, it was a lot of work because this is the first time that we're building a bike in this full configuration. It worked. Everyone loves the bike. So I'm really happy with the result. And if you guys are interested in building this at home, you can head over to our shop. It's cncptmoto.com. We have all these parts for you, ship internationally. So if you're up for the job, I would say give it a try and let's do it.